Rain clouds gathered above Charlotte, North Carolina, as parents lined up outside Westbrook Elementary for afternoon pickup. Kids laughed. Teachers waved goodbye. School buses idled near the curb. And standing near the entrance was Marcus Hill, a respected 61-year-old black school principal, adjusting his tie while greeting students one by one. Everybody loved Mr. Hill. He remembered birthdays, paid lunch debts for struggling families, spent weekends fixing broken playground equipment himself. Even kids with behavior problems trusted him. But lately, Marcus carried something heavy: budget cuts, racial complaints ignored by the district, and growing pressure from local politicians who wanted him gone. Still, he smiled, because the children came first. Then suddenly, a police cruiser pulled up hard against the curb. Doors opened. Officer Brent Wallace, white, early 40s, stepped out fast. Aggressive, impatient, already angry. Behind him followed a younger officer looking uncertain. Parents stared. Children slowed down. Marcus approached calmly. "Marcus." "Afternoon, officers. Everything all right?" Brent didn't answer. Instead, he grabbed Marcus by the arm. "Officer Wallace." "Marcus Hill." "Marcus." "Yes, Officer Wallace. You match the description of a theft suspect." Gasps spread through the crowd. Teachers froze. Children stopped walking. Marcus blinked, confused. "Marcus, there has to be some mistake." But Wallace already pulled handcuffs. "Officer Wallace, turn around." Parents immediately started recording. A teacher rushed forward. "Teacher, that's our principal." Wallace snapped. "Officer Wallace, back up unless you want to interfere." Then, in front of dozens of children, he shoved Marcus against the school wall. A little girl started crying. "Little girl, why are they hurting Mr. Hill?" Marcus' chest tightened, not from fear, from shame, because the children were watching. Then, someone unexpected stepped forward. 17-year-old Jasmine Hill, Marcus' granddaughter. Phone already recording. Voice shaking. "Jasmine, everybody sees this, right? Y'all arresting my granddaddy in front of kids." And just like that, the live stream began. Within minutes, the internet exploded. But Officer Wallace had no idea, and things were about to get much worse. At county jail, Marcus sat alone.
No explanation.
No lawyer.
No apology.
Just silence. Hours passed. Meanwhile, outside the school, chaos. Parents flooded social media. The live stream spread everywhere. Comments exploded. "That's our principal. This man helped my son. They always do this to good black men." Teachers organized outside the police station. Students cried at home. Church leaders demanded answers. But the biggest shock came that evening. Jasmine sat exhausted on her couch, still crying, still refreshing comments. Then, her phone rang. Unknown number. She answered cautiously, and froze. Voice: "Is this Marcus Hill's granddaughter?" Jasmine: "Yes." Voice: "My name is Angela Whitmore." Pause. "Angela, I'm with the State Board of Education." Jasmine sat upright, confused. Then Angela dropped a bombshell. "Angela, your grandfather was supposed to receive a statewide humanitarian award tomorrow." Silence. Turns out, Marcus had quietly spent years creating scholarship programs for black students across North Carolina. Nobody knew, not even most teachers. But that wasn't all. Angela sounded furious. "Angela, we've already reviewed the footage." Another pause. "Angela, the suspect police are looking for?" Her voice hardened. "Angela, looks nothing like your grandfather." Back at the station, Officer Wallace doubled down. False charges appeared. Resisting detention. Disorderly conduct. The younger officer looked nervous, because Marcus never resisted. Not once. But Wallace whispered coldly, "Officer Wallace, you want your badge? Stay quiet." Outside, crowds began gathering, and by midnight, national news vans arrived. Because Jasmine's livestream had crossed 3 million views. The city was watching, and tomorrow morning, everything would change. By sunrise, the city no longer talked about anything else. News vans crowded outside Westbrook Elementary. Parents gathered holding umbrellas. Church leaders prayed near the school sign. And children made handmade posters in class. We love Mr. Hill. Bring our principal home. Inside county jail, Marcus barely slept. His tie hung loose. His glasses rested beside him. He kept replaying the same image in his mind. That little girl crying while police shoved him against the wall. That hurt worse than the handcuffs. Meanwhile, Officer Wallace sat at his desk scrolling through the internet. His face hardened. Millions of views. Thousands of angry comments. Then, his expression changed. Because a new video surfaced. School security footage. Crystal clear. The footage showed Marcus calmly greeting students. No resistance.
No aggression.
And most importantly, the so-called suspect photo police used looked nothing like Marcus. Not even close. The younger officer finally broke. At a press conference, he stepped in front of cameras. Hands shaking. Voice nervous. Young officer, I need to tell the truth. Reporters froze. Young officer, Principal Hill never resisted. Gasped. Then came the bigger bombshell. Young officer, Officer Wallace ignored witnesses and told me to support false charges. The internet exploded again. But then, something nobody expected happened. Over 600 students, teachers, and parents marched together to the police station, holding signs, singing church hymns, some crying. One elderly parent stepped to the microphone. Parent, that man fed my son when I couldn't. Another voice shouted, Teacher, he saved this school. Then Jasmine climbed onto the courthouse steps. Phone still live streaming, tears running down her face. Jasmine, you humiliated a good black man in front of children. Her voice cracked. Jasmine, but we ain't backing down. Within an hour, pressure became impossible to ignore. And finally, the district attorney made a phone call. Marcus Hill was being released. But what waited outside? Nobody was prepared for that. Late afternoon, rain still falling. County jail doors slowly opened. Marcus stepped outside, tired, heartbroken, still wearing the same wrinkled suit. Then, he froze. Hundreds stood waiting. Parents, teachers, pastors, students, even school bus drivers. The crowd erupted. Crowd, Mr. Hill, Mr. Hill. Children ran forward crying. One little boy wrapped his arms around Marcus' waist. Boy, please don't leave our school. Marcus nearly collapsed. Because after everything, they still believed in him. Then, the State Board of Education stepped forward. Cameras everywhere. Microphones raised. Angela Whitmore handed Marcus a plaque. Angela, today, Marcus Hill was supposed to quietly receive an award. She smiled sadly. Angela, but now the whole country deserves to know. Applause exploded. Angela, for 20 years, this man changed children's lives. Marcus looked overwhelmed. Then, unexpectedly, Officer Wallace appeared, walking through the crowd. No confidence now.
No anger.
Just shame. The crowd booed loudly, but Marcus raised his hand. Silence. Wallace swallowed hard. Officer Wallace, I was wrong. A pause. Officer Wallace, and I'm sorry. Nobody expected what happened next. Marcus stepped forward, still hurting, still humiliated, but calm. Marcus, you don't apologize to me first. Wallace looked confused. Marcus pointed toward the children. Marcus, you apologize to the kids who learned fear because of you. The entire crowd went silent. Weeks later, Wallace was suspended and investigated. Charges disappeared. New police reforms launched near schools. And Westbrook Elementary, students created a giant mural. Mr. Hill stood tall. Final scene. Marcus back at school, adjusting his tie, greeting kids again. A little girl smiled. Girl, you came back. Marcus smiled softly. Marcus, I never planned on leaving.